Right, let's take a little look at where we are. So, the car, as you can tell, it's just a grass car park. The Coyote 3 is the tent that we're using tonight. That'll do for both of us. The sports brella, and Liam lording it up. A nice big tree for shelter. So there's the camp from the other side. So whilst Liam wrestles with the stopper thing off the back of his chair, it's buried in the grass there. I've got the kettle going.
Checked in to Spittley Glen Shee. We've been here before, but we're all set up now. Me, Michael, back in camp after a good, what, 2 months?
2 months.
2 months out of the game, really, and that's just personal stuff. Basically, we've had house move upcoming, travelling back and forth to family and friends, loved ones, just personal stuff to sort out on top of jobs and family. So yeah, it seems to be.
We planned it. We knew this was coming.
Yeah.
So yeah, we planned for a break, and we didn't plan for it being as long as it's been, but we planned for a break.
Yeah, and as you know, we actually we socialise a lot more than just hikes. So, you know, we've not been playing darts.
Michael, did we not? We done the one next to it already, but it was meant to be a pair.
Yeah,
I can't remember how that kind of went.
We came here a few years ago. Forget how many. And we managed to do glass chulican, which is the natural partner for Carn An Righ, but we never quite made it to Carn An Righ because of the weather.
Yeah.
So that was me, you, and Robin and Brendan.
Yeah.
That came with us, and then similar setup, like I said, pitched here, done the route, came back, and then we never quite got back to this place. But it's always been kind of in the back of my mind as a Perthshire Munro. I think it's probably the only kind of easy-ish Perthshire Munro we have left.
Yeah, and because we hadn't done our hike since April, with everything that's been going on, good stuff, not bad. It's just been so busy with work and personal and all that, and just different setups on both sides that we just thought, right, we'll get everything done that we need to get done, and then time ticks on and we think, right, we'll actually get a trip in. Now, Perthshire is only an hour and a half, 2 hours drive. It's just the one summit, and we're taking this into kind of consideration that we don't want to do like a route of 4 or 5 when actually we just want to get right back into it, but not too much.
And there's other things to figure out now. The logistics are different because I've now moved to Fife, and that means that I've got an hour-ish commute into Edinburgh to pick this guy up.
Yeah.
Added to the fact I had to drop my daughter off first today, so that added an extra half an hour.
Yeah.
So instead of having the 4 p.m. leaves that we're used to, we need to factor that in, and it's a little bit later on a Friday. With it being July and the sun still being up till sort of 10 o'clock at night, it's maybe not such a big problem, but come the winter, it'll definitely cause us a bit more to think about.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, we just want to try and scoop up what we can, but we mentioned about summer. Obviously, we've got summer daylight conditions in regards to it's still nice lighting, but it's meant to be like foggy and wet tomorrow. But in fairness, our whole 2025's been like that, so it didn't really put us off too much. Currently, as it stands, the west coast is a yellow falling into amber warning, with 45 to even over 50 mile an hour winds
and 95% chance of rain.
Yeah, so it's really horrid on the west coast for any other hikers going out this weekend. So the eastern Perthshire and central belt seems to be not too bad. It seems to be safe enough to do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's mentioned about him moving. If we're going personal, then I'm actually I'm in the middle of moving from one house to another, but actually I'm staying in Edinburgh, so I'm just buying a house round the corner, really. Really looking forward to it going ahead. Seems to be a bit of a long journey, but I've been commuting out to see the missus in Rosewell for the last 20 months. We've been back and forth. So yeah, it's just been all about family and work and house moves and just getting ourselves kind of settled in again, just kind of getting ourselves restructured in life.
Exactly.
But it's all good things, and this is why you know, we wanted to like get out and about, get the fresh air, and this is what we're used to, and this was never going away, folks. This was just, we were always going to be back into it, we just didn't know when. So yeah, we're definitely working well around it, and yeah, tonight and tomorrow, we're really looking forward to all this happening after such a big gap.
Definitely. Rather windy this morning, but this might be the only bit of blue sky we see all day, so I'm capturing it now. Liam's just getting his boots on in the tent still. I'm dressed, all ready to go. And similarly, might be the only chance you get. Right, so we'll get all this lot packed up and I'll get the car moved, probably onto that stony bit rather than on the grass. We're good to go, all packed up.
A windy start, but we'll see how we got on throughout the day. If it goes lower, goes higher, we're willing to take it on.
Yeah, but it's not raining, so that's a good positive. So yeah, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, jackets didn't last very long. But the good thing is, the Climbing Clowns t-shirts are out. I'll let Liam stand up.
Just a second, folks, but it has been a while since I showed this off. Because it's been 2 months. 2 months since we came out.
There he is. Oh, he's wearing his sky shirt.
Yeah.
Might have told me and I'd have done the same.
Yep. Well, it was at the top of the drawer. It's the one most accessible in the house.
It's also the nicest one. It's got the best fabric.
Just came to the car park about 10 minutes ago. Change in weather circumstances, so delighted with that start. We packed everything away nice and dry. Sun's bursting out, complete opposite to what we thought we would get. And now we're just observing the start, and we've got a clear view, and we might be lucky enough to get a view at the top, but we're a long way away from that. So just past the Dalmunsey Hotel, turned round the corner past the trees and seen this. We're not targeting the pot of gold below it, but we'll see if we get some luck, because we started in the sun. It's spitting just now, but that'll be because obviously with the rainbow we're going through a wee rain cloud and the sunshine, but that's beautiful. And just as an extra, rocking the new Lexi poles today, and that's not all. Got the Salewas on, courtesy of Lauren for my birthday, and even a new rucksack. And Michael's got new poles as well, so it was time for an upgrade. The black diamonds, I believe. Yep, black diamonds and Lexi's, top brands for poles. And yeah, so rainbow in the corner, and just enjoying the new kit. So we're coming off the main path past Dalmunsey House, which is actually up there. We went a wee bit too far by like 1 minute. We have to go through this stile, and that should take us into Glentakey. So this is where we're heading up, and that should take us more into the sticks. Oh, I wonder what wee birds they are over there. It's a wee family of them running around. We've seen quite a lot. Squirrels, we've seen rabbits, horses. It's like loads of wildlife to start with. But yeah, it's a nice enough day for them to be running and bouncing around. So yeah, we'll make our way through over the moors and up this grassy track. No doubt we can see it a wee bit further ahead of us.
Over the hills and far away.
climbing clowns came to play. Been through the grass for 10 minutes off that concrete path. Looks like we're coming up to a second stile as well. Stile number 2 of the day, but you do go through pretty much farmland to start the day off. We've been in this area before, but we had to do a different turn off because there's loads of munros around here. You know, done Benaglow, which is actually really close to the Carn An Righ that we're bagging today. Hopefully, don't see why not.
Might not hear me, so I'll shout as best as I can.
Fine now.
This is Glen Taitnach, which we've never actually been into. We've walked up to Dunmunsey House, but we went through the other glen to get to Glaschulican. So this area here is actually technically all new to us.
Yeah, so we've been in the region, like I said, and there is munros everywhere, but we've bagged pretty much all of them,
Yeah.
Apart from this one.
The last one that we need to do.
In Perthshire anyway. So yeah, I think we just continue through here, through this style, and we're expecting a bridge at some point to take us over this side, so you can hear the fast flowing water.
Looking at the GPS, there is a sharp right followed by a sharp left, so I suspect we're coming up to it in the next half mile or so.
Cool. Before I go over the bridge, I'll just see what this actually is. Just curious what this plaque is. Will it be a memorial? Yeah, it's actually a resting place. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so they must have been pretty fond of these hills, these people. Sometimes you get that, benches or rocks, favourite places of people, maybe walking as a couple, which is really nice. Over the bridge then. Michael crossed the river first to suss it out. This seems to be the narrowest part. For those who know, I'm not a favourite of fast flowing water with epilepsy. Right, that's Michael over. It's time for me to get over now. Yeah.
we're getting towards the top of this section of Bialik. We've just seen Liam walking in front of me. Now we've just got to negotiate past this waterfall. But there's still a fair bit of height gain to get, because that up there is another wee bump, and I'm not even sure if it's ours. So we've made it to the marker point.
The walk-in.
Yeah, we'll just fuse. There it is. I have walk-in and Uin in my head, but I'm not sure that's 100% right.
Means we're about, what, 800 up?
About 800 metres up, so a couple of 100 metres left to go that way.
Right.
But yeah, this is kind of like that's just broken the back of the ascent, I think.
Yeah, it's been a big long route, and slight niggle in the back actually, but I was saying that might be the crappy chair that I'm sitting in throughout the week, but actually it's like, you know, being a nice route, it's just one of these really long ones. So
yeah, it has been really
there's a few paths that break off in either direction here, so we'll work that out in a minute, but mixed weather, but we're not complaining. Nah,
exactly, and although it maybe feels long distance wise, we've been tanking up the glen. We're only 3 hours in since we started, so we're not doing too bad at all.
Yeah. So we'll just savour this moment that we've managed to do a bit of a beast of an effort so far, and then we'll just see where we're heading from here.
Absolutely. Right, let's go on. Right, catch you in a bit. Summit probably. Final push, we're getting towards the top of Carn An Righ.
Yeah, it's been quite a slog, to be honest with you. It's a very long one round the back of that.
Challenging walk.
Around the back of that, rather than just incline, you're kind of covering a hell of a lot of mileage before you get to a stage like this.
We're at 9 miles already, and we've still got at least another half mile to go, maybe even 1 mile. So that's going to make us around 20 miles.
Yeah.
All in, whereas we done the other Munro as a circular route, it's only 17.
Yeah,
but hey, I think we'll do the back out again.
Yeah, no, that's we've already bagged the other one anyway,
exactly.
So yes, it's a bit of a kind of one of these moments where you're like, oh, I can't believe we need to go all the way back out the same way, and it isn't that pleasant, but
it's
motivation and morale normally goes up once you touch the cairn, so hopefully that's our next step.
There's no ascent again once we're up, so
yeah,
that's the benefit. And we've discovered that although we've been on our own for the first 8.5 miles,
pretty much the whole way,
we're going to get to the summit with somebody else.
There's one guy flying solo about 10 minutes ahead of us. We've seen him just in the distance, so he might be finished at the summit by the time we are, but yeah, it's good to see other hikers out and about.
I think he's going slower than we were, because when I stopped here he was only at the Bialik.
Yeah, so we are beasting it a wee bit, but yeah, we're doing it. We've not lost our touch, put it that way.
Nah, definitely not. Not quite there yet, but the views ain't half bad from here. Got to get up to the top of this. And then I think that's us. There it is, you can see the cairn. Not a huge thing. Very nondescript. It's a very remote hill. Very remote mountain, should I say. Oh man, I am glad to get here, and I'm sure Liam will be exactly the same when he arrives in a minute or two. Boom. Summit of Carn An Righ.
We made it.
We certainly made it, and the weather's okay. We found some shelter from the wind that is here. Cheers,
We're
man.
sharing among some snacks and some well-earned treats that we need to fuel our body, basically.
Yeah.
It's a
Absolutely.
really long one. Just looked up just now, we actually do have views, so really decent. It is pretty cold, but we're behind us. There's actually like a wall attached to the cairn, like a little boundary wall that you can use to dive behind, so that's why we've decided to stop now and just check in with us, because we have hit the summit.
Yep. Summit bound. Summit's done. You can see the cloud blowing across in front of us. It's quite cool. But as Liam said, we are getting views down over that way towards Benaglow and Blair Athol and Pillochwy and places like that. That way towards Glen Shee is where the cloud is.
Yeah, so it is a relief to get up here, but in the meantime it's just a much larger distance, and because we've kind of been out of the game for 9 or 10 weeks, we've been doing some mini exercises, like dog walks or out and about with people and stuff like that, but nothing to this calibre. But we had to get back at it somehow in some way, so we knew we had it in us. It was always going to be a challenge, so
Definitely. Yeah, it's been good. We've only got another 10 miles or so to get back out. So it is a challenge. It's definitely a challenge for one Munro, but it's worth it.
yeah, it's worth doing. And this is the last one in Perthshire, so that we had to hit. After this, we're going to have to go further north or west, or there's quite a fair few to hit in Cairngorm, so we've still got plenty to go. We just need to kind of work out what's the best kind of ways of doing that.
Aye.
So, and the best timings.
Aye, but we'll work it out. We'll get there. Always do. Figure it out. Views are coming and going again. I can actually see. Well, the camera won't pick it up because it's looking the wrong way. But I can see West and East Lomond.
Yeah,
You can see
quite a lot
Fife.
from here. So, see Fife. We've actually camped at East Lomond before, quite a number of years ago. So yeah, we'll have our wee break, and then we'll head back down, because there's a big way back.
Yeah, got a lot of distance to cover, but at least we'll be down pretty quickly.
So, as you know, we touched the summit quite a wee while ago actually. We dropped back down, traversed round the back of the mountain that we came round, so it was kind of like a blind summit before we'd done a big incline up the rocks. So it was actually a way back there, checking in because we're back at the lock-in. So it was like an 800 metre point or whatever, so we'll let you know about that when we came up, but we're actually back at that now, and of course we'll just keep following the path out. Hey mate.
Yeah. Just looking back, it's kind of hidden by the other mountain, but you can almost see the summit we've come off.
Yeah, just about.
Like a kind of lion's back. It's crouched.
It's just the clouds coming and going. Sun comes out for like 20 seconds, goes away, and then vice versa. But it's still like better than what we thought we would get. But yeah, back at the lock-in, and then we'll see what checkpoints we hit next. But yeah, well, starting to spit, and this is just how it's been today. But no complaints. So moving on. So been smashing it for quite a while. That's us back down, so obviously came way down round from up there, and we're back down into the glen, so you can see the river meanders like we did. We followed the river in. Yeah, so back into the glen, pretty solid timing on the way back, but feeling a bit fresher, but it's still a big route. And we pretty much have lost all the height now, so it should be, once we get down a teeny bit more, it is just riverside all the way along until we hit, there's like that double track pathy. Anything I've missed here, Michael?
Oh, you haven't, no. It's literally just follow the path out.
Yeah, so starting to contemplate ideas on the way back. We're starting to think, oh, hot drink, are we going fizzy juice, what do we fancy? That's what's pushing you through at this point, is like, oh, what am I going to get myself from the shop? Because we've had our grazing food and just the basics, but you start to think. So, but yeah, getting there, folks, getting there.
Okay, so final few footsteps of Glen Takenik before we venture back out onto the main estate track. We're nearly home and dry, and the weather's improved significantly. It's absolutely roasted. It's taps aft weather. Morrison's home delivery. Four.
Golf course. Nice wee marker for us because we know we're not far.
Yeah, exactly. About a mile away to the car. Not far away at all.
Big day.
Big day.